Hello, interdisciplinary cooperative education students. Today is Wednesday, August 26th, and we are going to talk about Project Search. Project Search is a partnership between VR and a location, and they help train individuals on different types of a job at that location. There will be internships that you do a rotation of, and you also have instruction too. Typically in the morning there's instruction, and then you participate in your internship. When I talk about internship, that means a volunteer position. Most often it's volunteer, so that means you do not get paid to learn a skill or to practice a skill, in this case like a job skill. The programs usually are on a school-based year, so it'd start in August or so and end in like May or June. That is usually the length of time, and it's one school year. At the end of the internship, there's always a chance that, so once that year's done that you participate in Project Search, there's always a chance to get hired, which is great. The following agencies work with Project Search. So the State of Indiana Family and Social Services Administration and at the Office of Vocational Rehabilitation. So VR works with Project Search along with, these are the sites. They have sites at a hospital, Community Health Network. Easter Seals Crossroads is a provider. Indianapolis Public Schools, so there's some sites within their school district. Metropolitan School District of Lawrence Township, Metropolitan School District of Warren Township, the Indiana University and Indiana Institute on Disability and Community. So we're going to watch a little video that talks about Project Search. And Project Search is one of my favorite training programs out there. There we go.
When I first did this, I didn't want to sit at home. I knew I would just have to go to work and that was it. I didn't want to do that. And I was like, okay, yeah, it'd be cool to, work at a hospital. So that's why I came to Project Search, and I gained a whole bunch of maturity and a lot of being open-minded and caring about people and loving patients and loving babies and bringing babies in the world, because it's an awesome experience when you bring a baby in this world.
Project Search is a one-year high school transition program for individuals with significant disabilities who have a strong desire to seek competitive employment in the workplace.
My name is Genevia, and I work in maternity leave. My first rotation, I was in maternity leave for the first rotation, and for the second rotation, I was in the gift shop. And for my third rotation, I was requested back to maternity. The little socks are little bitty. And then you have tissues, and then that's the P-band, and then that's the... And I make these too. They're little baby kits. I make these. Little comb, and you have the little skin thing. You got the little baby soap and temperature. The only thing is you only have has to have size medium gloves, because most majority of what they use. So that's that. The staff has been wonderful. Like, they made me feel like I'm one of them. That's how they treat me. And it's awesome when patients come up to me, ask me a question, and I know it. And so yeah, I love them. They treat me like I'm one of them. It's no different. Wherever I want to go next, I'm going to take confident. I'm going to be motivated. I'm going to be open-minded. Miss Ann, she's awesome. She has helped me through like a lot, of basically finding who I am and what I want to do. They always ask us, what do you see yourself in 5 years? And basically, I see myself in 5 years having my CNA license or my RN or my PLN license, and that's my thing in 3 years. Well, no, 5 years.
This is a point where a lot of students are transitioning out of a formal school setting, and this is a critical point to make sure that they are able to develop solid job skills and that they're able to develop the confidence in themselves to be successful.
When I learned of Project Search and got to witness the opportunity for these kids and see what they were doing, I was really taken back. I was astonished, because there's a lot of kids who live with disabilities who believe, they just, from what the world has taught them, they believe that they cannot do anything, that they're always going to be held back. It's kind of like that whole thing, yeah, I have a disability, I can't do that. And this kind of helps change their mindset, because instead of having a disability, now it's like, I just so happen to live with a disability instead. And you just see that come out of them, and it's really that is really cool, that change. It's so positive.
Right now I am putting some supplies up.
Be over here.
Oh, okay.
You know, when he first started, it took maybe a week and he was pretty much run by himself. Now he can pretty much take the lead and, lead wherever it needs to go. He knows where all the units are, pretty much any power level he can go to. And I mean, I'd be more than happy to have Lawrence working beside me on a daily basis.
Well, Lawrence, we hired him to come onto our LIFT team, which is it's a very important piece for our hospital. One of the things hospitals are held accountable for is patient satisfaction. And the people who are doing the LIFT team are being hired because they have excellent interaction skills with the patients, communicate well. And so Lauren he's a graduate of Project Search who is being trained on the LIFT team, our transportation team, and our rehab tech team, because he's got great interpersonal skills, a wonderful work attitude, and a great ability to work on a team and listen to direction and follow direction. So he's been a perfect fit for what we're looking for.
The students, they bring so much warmth, love. They bring so much to the table, and you have to be an open individual to accept that.
It's a partnership that brings with it the rewards that the individual students receive by the fact that they have opportunity to grow, to expand their capabilities, to gain a lot of confidence in a public sector, in a public environment where they can interact with patients and families and other employees.
For me as a manager, the experience has been one of huge growth, because I had not had an experience like this before. So I've learned quite a bit, and I think for the network as well. I'm very involved in the network, and I think I can speak for them to say that we've all learned a lot through this experience, and it's been nothing but positive.
Now in that video, that is just one example of one of their job sites. They do have other job sites down at the government center and things like that in another hospital. So just so you know, that's just one location for Project Search. If you are interested in participating in Project Search when you exit North Central, the biggest thing is, finding out if for sure you like it. Step one, go tour with your family, set up a tour to go see the program for yourself and see if something that you would like to be a part of. And two, let your teacher of record know that you're interested, and have your teacher of record, if it's not me, contact me. And also making sure that we have awareness of your interest so that we can get applications filled out. Like IUPUI site program, there is an application process. You don't automatically get enrolled into this program. And usually those applications are due, again, the beginning of December, the year prior to where you're interested in participating. So if you are interested for next school year, it is August 2020. So if you're interested for August of 2021, you want to have that application filled out by December. So that's just another training program for individuals with disabilities who are earning a certificate of completion. Tomorrow I'm just going to touch base on the Medicaid waiver because there are some services. The Medicaid waiver encompasses a lot of things, but there are some services that do work on employment, and that's kind of embedded within the waiver. So I'm just going to give you information about the waiver, and it's going to mention that, you know, that's part of the services. If you have any questions or concerns, just let me know. You'll be answering a few questions today from the notes and the lesson here. All right, have a great day. See you tomorrow.